almost right now, so it's like it's not too early.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
So
recording. I'm recording. I'm streaming.
so
So
it's
far, so
it's
good.
yeah. So I'm streaming too, but it's not like it's Of course, I have to get a night bot. What's up, guys? We'll be with you in a few minutes. It's not like it's we are live, of course. Play live.
Oh wait, do I have? Hold on, I have our channel up
What's up, guys? We'll be with you in a few
somewhere.
minutes.
I'm getting feedback.
We,
Do I have? Hold on, I have our channel up somewhere. Ah, there we go. Haha, what's up, guys? HorsePLAY Live, episode 104. Let's say 140. I'm sending a tweet out. Our sports games, video games, real games. See who responds to it. Are they worth it?
Hey, you know what kind of sucks though? Like
What?
Ozzy just went live
He always
with his
does.
stream.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been cool if he could have joined us tonight, and then stream directly afterwards or something. But
I don't
I
think
said something to him about it, and he's like, "Eh." I was like, "Yeah."
You know, I like the guy. He's a good guy, but like most streamers, they think that if they just keep putting the time into their channel alone, that's gonna be the way to build their brand. They don't think about, well, I should spend this much time reaching out to the community. You know, now there's
Yeah,
people that are on the opposite side, and they spend a lot of time going into spending time in communities, and sometimes to the point of trying to siphon their fans and stuff. You know.
yeah, but see, like I spend quite a bit of time in like Gun and Gamers, Tim Tatman, Geeky Antics too. I mean, every time I'm they're streaming, I'm seeing something like you. I see all the time, but not a lot of people actually stream on Geeky Antics because of their personal channels. But
There's a few people that want to. I need to send an email out and get people.
yeah, are we gonna start that schedule at some point or what?
Yeah, it's been holiday season, man. It's freaking crazy. But I've been sending out that email.
Well, you should set it up for like 3 months. Like even if you say 3 months, if there's nobody doing it that day, then there's nobody doing it that day. But get it started to where, like I'll even do like if you want me to, and I'll do it. I'll even do a one of my WoW raids, stream nights. Like I was thinking about doing it on Friday, but you have Retro Friday stuff going on, so I really didn't know.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, I'm flexible. Everything's open. People could, if someone just says, "Hey, I want to stream now," just stream could get to 9 out of 10. I'm gonna say, "Oh yeah, go for it," you know. And then as we go along with it, I think once people get into the habit of it, then we'll start getting more formal with the schedule, you know.
Right.
By the way, was Skype giving you issues earlier today? I think they were having trouble with the circuit. A lot of people were having trouble
No.
connecting.
I don't, dude. The only time I get on Skype is on Thursday from around depend 10:30 to 1:30. That's it.
Word.
Excuse me.
By the way, guys, but this is our pre-show, so we just tend to banter and chill out, get our vocal cords exercised, because throughout the day we just practice. We take a vow of silence, and we're like monks. We don't talk until we get on another podcast. Real life, yo.
Right. True that, homie. True that.
Put this up here or up here? I like the kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, look, you kitty. Sorry, I'm looking at my stream. Plus, UCL is actually going to be featuring our videos and streams and content more, and they got tons of viewers from the TV side, the cable TV side. So it's gonna be crazy.
Well, I'm gonna be talking to Morgan. I that last overlay she made me that has just like the top piece and then like a camera. I don't know. I'm just so used to everybody seeing my whole screen that I like it. You know,
Oh yeah, it's
Fifi?
more open. Yeah.
What do you mean, Fifi?
She just joined.
What?
She just joined
Just joined what?
the channel. Your
The
wife just
channel?
joined the chat. See?
Yeah, she's gonna get on TeamSpeak. You guys are gonna talk about. We're gonna change up the first part a little bit. However you want to change it up, but you guys are gonna talk about a little bit of that Gems of War game because
Oh, at
she's
the top of
kicking
the
ass
hour?
right now, bro. I invited
That's-
her to the guild,
I
and
know.
she's like level 22. She's put a shit ton of money into the guild. Like, dude, what the fuck? You know? That's crazy, man.
I know. I saw she.
No, I'm
She,
not. Oh, she's not getting in, but
Aw.
she'll probably type.
We are gonna talk about Gems of War though. So hang around.
If somebody needs a spot, Yogi, and I'll tell you this straight up, if somebody needs a spot, you could boot me. I mean, I'm playing as much as I really can right now because I'm, like I said earlier last week, I've got my hands dipped into about more things than I can manage almost right now.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Game wise, like I'm playing my farm. Like I get on my farm a couple times a week for about an hour or 2 hours to, keep everything going. But like we only stream it once a week, and we only play it seriously on Saturday. That's it. So
Oh, she can't get on because everybody's sleeping. Well, you can talk with us in the chat, 'cause we definitely are going to talk about Gems of War in like the second half of the show. So stick around. Writing myself a little sticky note because I just remembered something.
you about ready, big boy?
I am about ready.
Okay, just checking.
I am.
I was just asking, man.
I am. No, I would say I am. So it got hot in here all of a sudden. What the hell?
Me on my birthday bed.
Alright.
I am.
Notes look good. He's gonna try to stay awake. Alright, we'll try to speed up the first part. Maybe we'll. Let me see. What do we have planned? Maybe we could put the quickie
Well,
after.
like-
I have this
like-
quickie. I have a feeling this quickie not gonna be that quick. And we'll bring the feature discussion up first.
Well, no, like you could just do like a little tidbit on just that game, so then she can say her piece and how she's liking it because she's seeing things that you haven't mentioned yet. Little things that you can do and fun things that you can go.
Like the treasure
to-
hunt?
Yeah, but she's dabbed into a little bit of everything, and then instead of like waiting for the gold to build up, she doesn't like not having gold. So she a good buy, and I can say this because I looked at it. A good buy if you're gonna spend any money.
Well,
with this game
wait till
is
we
to
start. Wait till we start officially.
Come on, man, we gotta start, bro. I want to talk about it.
Now you're getting into it. I like it. I like it a lot.
No, I'm not. No, I'll press it for you, and I'll like advertise it and say you guys play this with the geeky antics and whatnot. But I'm one of those casual.
We might get the developers on this show. That might get everybody more hyped about it, including you probably. Especially if we could get.
Dude, it's not that I don't like the game. I already told you that.
You have a full play.
It's
You
the
have a full
point
gaming
that
play.
I just have a really full gameplay right now, and I
gotcha.
I can't. I really want to play. I really want to play my CS:GO. I love it. I just love the game.
Oh yeah, and there's something on our Facebook about that. Cupcake Envy, one of the members of our stream team at twitch.tv/Cupcake Envy with the extra E, so it's Cupcake E Envy. She's going for a CS:GO pro team. She's is there a Guardian Master or Master Guardian rank or something? I forgot what her rank is. To be honest, I get distracted by how cute she is. I mean, I'm a man, so I'm settled down.
There's a DMG. That's Distinguished Master Guardian.
Maybe that's what I think she might be.
That's still.
I don't know the rankings. I'm not that interested.
You got to
in
think
CS:GO.
about if you're gonna go pro or try out for a pro team, you got to have skill up above, up into World Elite. Maybe
Yeah,
some
but
rank.
that's
you got to
there's
have some.
tiers.
You got to have some really good skill.
There's tiers to skills though. CS:GO is so huge. It was funny because on the B team, they were super shocked about CS:GO winning the competitive game of the year, the esports game of the year. I'm like,
Yeah.
what else would it be? Like, do you not realize how big it is? Like,
Well, they think it was going to be like League of Legends.
League of Legends, I
Or
guess
I
they
was
wouldn't be
I was
surprised
actually
by.
gonna think that Dota 2 was gonna get it because Dota 2 is actually having a strong. Let's start the damn show, can we?
Well,
Seriously?
this is pre-show stuff. All right, well, we'll start the show and we'll talk some more about it.
Pre-show is
I don't know.
actually prior to 11 o'clock.
All right, man, I'm just saying I'm recording the extended cut for people who listen to the extended cut to get this extra stuff. All right.
Okay, well, I'm only streaming this show. I mean, I want to start recording too.
Okay, you start recording. Let me know you start recording.
I try to start recording from music to music for you to make it easy as possible. So
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind editing. But you ready? You ready to start recording? Entire call coming in. You ready? Let me know. Nah, I'm missing you.
Yeah, go. I've been
All
waiting on you, bruh.
All right, here we go.
And welcome back, geeks, gamers, ninjas, robots, and whoever else listens to this show. It's HorsePLAY Live. Today is December 10th, 2015, and this is episode 104, deliciously titled Community Gaming and End of the Year Roundup. Wait, deliciously? Really?
You just know that, I've had that in there.
Before we get into all this other crap that we're going to talk about today, I want to introduce to you because I do this all the time. I ask him a question before I introduce him. Everybody's filthy hardcore casual, Bear Lizard, worst gamer in the world, hashtag whatever, the man himself, Yogizilla. What's up, dude?
What's up, guys? What's up? What is up? And wait, I thought Star Wars The Force Awakens was this week. I tell you how little I go to movies.
Yeah, it's next week.
There's no way I'm gonna see that anywhere close to
I would really like to get a ticket and go see it the night of, but I know there's way too many people for me. I can't.
Yeah, I can't deal with the crowds.
I'll wait a couple weeks, go, right before, go after Christmas, or hell, go in January. Fuck. It'll probably still be there. If it's not, I'll get it.
It's not going anywhere. The Star Wars is not gonna disappear. But
no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the theater.
Yeah.
How long is it going to be in the theaters?
Well, it's gonna show up. They're gonna have it in second run theaters. Then again, it's Disney. They may control it. Cause I mean, for Pete's sake, they don't have the VHS tapes in circulation anymore, and the freaking digital versions of the original trilogy is super expensive, and you don't really see Star Wars playing on cable either, do you? I've never even heard of someone watching on cable. So it's like you have to buy the movies.
I'm turning you up a little bit because it's a little bit low. The Star Wars Rebels is on cable.
Yeah, that's a good show.
And then it's on, of course, Netflix too. But
yeah.
no, I'm gonna watch it. I just
Opening
really
weekend though.
I want to go opening weekend. I don't really. I'm sure I could, and hell, if I could get it, maybe if we set it in time, I'd get my wife to go with me. If we could find her, somebody to work for. But it's
the crowd's on opening
I just
weekend.
don't want to deal with that, dude.
Yeah.
Dick, being an asshole in a huge crowd can get me in more trouble than I would probably want to be in. So.
The thing is, people generally don't know how to act in large crowds. It's the same if you go to a nightclub, a movie, a carnival, things that should be fun, but people are just idiots. Now, carnival, you can deal with the chaos because that's what you expect, right? But like a movie, like people talking on their phone, playing with their phone, fidgeting in their seat, bringing a crying baby into the movie theater. Like I love kids. Don't get me wrong. I'm a parent.
Yogi. Shh,
But
it's okay.
listen,
It's okay.
it's just
Yogi. Shh.
people with no sense, man. But to get you in a good mood, if you go to Nightbot.tv, which I think Nightbot's down right now or having issues, they have little Christmas lights on the top. It's pretty cool. And if you mouse over them, they smash and it makes a sound. It's kind of cathartic. Best Buy. Is Best Buy still running that buy two get one free deal? I figure we should mention that at the top of the hour.
No.
Video games.
No.
You-
They
I
lost
told you.
a lot of money. Dude.
I told you.
It was like a week, dude.
Yeah.
Less than that. It was like 6 days.
Obi was like, yeah, they're gonna run it through Christmas Eve. I'm like, that's not happening.
That was what I was saying, man. They were gonna do it through Christmas Eve. But
And that's all right though.
it was more than expected. Like,
Yeah.
usually people don't jump on stuff like that at Best Buy, but it was a lot more than expected, and so they were all like, like, okay, hold on, we just sold what we were expecting to sell in a month. We need to, Jay,
Yeah.
take that away.
Well,
Guys,
I mean, I didn't really have the money, but like it was tempting. I said I'm gonna wait, see how the budget looks, and see if money comes in from these other projects I'm working on. If it's tight right now, holidays always tight. I love this time of season, but it's stressful. And freaking Comcast, nickel and diming. Oh, I didn't want to tell you what my bill is this month. Oh, but I went to their website and it says $0. I said, did they give me a credit finally for all the overcharges they had? And no, it was the website was glitching. And when I called them, they told me the amount. It was the complete opposite extreme. Like, woo, okay, well, I'm gonna have to sell a kidney or something. But I'm not gonna talk about Comcast tonight. So I'm gonna get in a good spirit and try to not be so salty. But yeah, that Best Buy thing, buy two get one free for video games was a good deal, and that people were exploiting it. I think that people exploiting that system were fucking it up for everyone. If they were buying the games online, picking up in the store, and then returning one of them to get money, and then full price,
Yeah,
and then repeating that shit. Yeah,
We're
which
not
by
gonna
the
use
way,
name because
that's illegal. If you get caught, you get into serious trouble.
yeah, don't do that shit, guys. We don't
But,
condone that, but we do know people that's done it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it's tempting. Like, if shame on them for being dumb, but
Well, I heard about it, like what you could do, and you can actually make some money. But if you get caught doing that, you are fucked. And I really didn't want to go to jail, right?
yeah, not over something so silly.
All our Christmas money goes to my frickin' bail. No, I don't want. No.
But yeah, I told myself if the deal doesn't go on in time for me to get some last minute gifts, then it wasn't meant to be. So actually, I kind of feel better about that because I need to build a nest egg for stuff that's coming up, and then I think after the holidays, whatever people didn't get for Christmas, whatever I didn't get for Christmas, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, then that will be when we splurge, hopefully. And tax season coming around, hopefully there'll be some tax return money, stuff like that. But other than that, Gems of War, we're going to talk more about it later on in the show. But I understand that your wife's really getting into it. And I check everybody's activity in the guild.
Mm-hmm.
And she's putting in the work. I see her trophies going up. She's got some good gold farm going. Very good stuff. Very impressive.
Well, and what I was talking about earlier when you told me to stop because we were starting to talk about our show before we even started the show. But what I was saying earlier is there is one good buy if you're going to spend any money on this game.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Is the starter pack.
Yeah, $24.99, right?
No, you got it for $19.99.
$19.99, that's what it is. And you get the armor, the bundle of souls.
$20, you get a shit ton.
Yeah. And if you're smart, you could stretch that and make it so that all those things you get to start pay for themselves and they grow exponentially. Because we'll talk later about like a lot of people were actually asking. We started a video series on YouTube, and yeah, BFT says it's lame, but I think he's lame. I mean, he does like PS4 more than Xbox One.
Look what she said.
It's a great game, I'd put
addiction, dude.
I'd put that.
At any point in time in the day and go, what are you doing? She'll go, do you have to ask?
Dude, it makes me so happy when I log on there and I see last login. It says shows Fifi currently playing. I'm like, good job. And then I'm looking at everybody else and shaking my head. I'm just shaking my head like, motherfucker, last login 3 days ago? Seriously? BFT probably likes The Last of Us. He's probably one of those people that thinks Last of Us is one of the best games ever made. The Gems of War, to me, what I like about it, and I'm gonna say it right on the top of the hour, is that all right. Every game doesn't have to be stunningly beautiful or have a strong narrative. To me, a good game is a game that's fun, a game that's fun and preferably has a good social aspect, and that I feel I'm getting value for my dollar, value for my time. This game is all of those things. It's everything I loved about Marvel Puzzle Quest without feeling like I need to like get married to it. You know, I said this last show, and then the way the social layers work, you know, working together as a guild it really makes me happy.
Does it make you all warm and tingly inside?
It does, it does. But yeah, you know, a lot. It's funny. Cause that's another thing we're talking about. So it's good timing, BFT, because it's a good segue. I mean, we're not gonna talk about right this moment, but we can segue into the intro for it at least, and say, you know, and there's a lot of snobbery in gaming, and it's a shame. Like I have my preference, and there's certain things I don't like, but you know, I could see why people like things. Like I could see why people love Minecraft, and if I was in a different place in my life, I'd probably be obsessed with it. But I don't have that kind of time, so therefore it doesn't interest me. Because I can't just play that for like a few minutes here and there and then get any fun out of it. And you know, the sandbox games as a whole, I love sandbox games, but I can't get into them as much because usually you need time to vote into it before you start getting a return, you know, on what you invest in there. So you know, I see in the gaming community, people are just such snobs about games, and one of the biggest things we're snobs about is sports games. It's like sports games are not real games. Sports games that don't count, you know. And I kind of see it, and I kind of appreciate it. I love sports games, but and we're gonna have a whole segment for this, so don't worry, guys. But I see why people do that. It's because you look at a sports game and it's full price or it's expensive enough, you're like, well, I can get that, or a game that I know I'm gonna play a lot, or a game that I know a lot of my friends are playing. And it's one of those things. There's not any less development or resources going into it, but you look at it, it's like, Forza 6, or I don't know, Call of Duty, Battlefront, Siege, something. BFT's like, if I want to play a match 3 game, I'll play Honey Pop. Fun gameplay, some boobs, and it's a good time. Gems of War is a good time. I bet you I know BFT. Just from our experiences with playing with him, he plays the games a couple of times and then he's done with it. He is the poster child for Sony fans. Because that's what a lot of my friends that love PS4 over Xbox One, they play a game, 1 or 2 rounds, and then they're done with it. Or they don't really play multiplayer games, you know, like, and they're weird like that. They lose interest very quickly, or they like playing single player experiences. I don't know. Gems of War, there's a lot of quality there. We'll come back to it. I'm not gonna make the argument right now because I'll keep us from moving on with what we gotta do tonight. But other than that, you ready for Christmas, Obi?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm hoping that a rich uncle dies for both of us, so we get some money for Christmas. Yeah. You know, the winter sale looks like it's gonna happen next year. You know, I just noticed that because they did Explorer sale on Steam, and you know how like one of the things I know about like
the winter sales are probably gonna happen like it did last year. It's gonna happen in January.
Yeah, but you know it's funny because when we first started the show, and this is how I know whenever we're going through a milestone with our show is the winter sale. We started around the winter sale, and we talked a lot about the winter sale going into it, and then when it was going, and then afterwards. You know, like we have spent several episodes doing that when we first started out, and so I know we're always around Christmas time. So like now I'm like, what's going on here? So that's actually kind of a good thing. Less money to dispense with.
Yeah.
And BFT admits it depends on the game. I've really only played MOBAs with you guys. Those are really hard for me to get into. And I get it. You're a specific kind of gamer, and I appreciate that.
Or it's late.
But the BFT's tastes are completely opposite of mine. I like games with good online and social features and high replay value. Someone tells me something like I was on the Horrible Gamers podcast with Sean Imes, and he made a really big case about a really strong argument for her story. And it looks cool, but he said it's not really a game, it's more of an experience, but it's really worth having. I can't explain it to you without spoiling it, you have to just try it. And I'm like, yeah, it's a $5 game, I should try it out. But then I'm like, it's not, I'm not trying to be a snob, but it's not the kind of game that I find worthwhile for me. But maybe it's a good game to stream, like a Telltale game. So, you know, alright. Oh, and BFT's played, oh, okay, they're talking about Blood Bowl. Yeah, okay, I thought he was talking about her story. And we already have someone getting ready to join us on the show, King Deem. I'm going to pull him into the waiting room here. Obi, anything else been going on this week with you? Anything of note?
Me?
Yeah. Your name is Obi, right? Is this the wrong...
I thought you said King Deem.
Is this the wrong show? Wait, am I... This is HorsePLAY, right?
No. What are you talking about?
This is like Twilight...
Time, dude.
Dude, can you imagine? That'd be a good episode. Like, they should bring back Twilight Zone, and one of the stories they should do is a world where everything that you're experiencing, you think you're experiencing, is wrong. So, like, you're at Walmart, but you think you're at home, so you're walking around in your underwear, scratching your balls, and then everybody's looking at you like, the hell is this dude doing? Then you sit down on a recliner and watch TV, and you think you're in your living room, but you're actually in the demo space in Walmart. And you're like, your whole concept of, dude, like your whole concept of reality is just fucked up. But they don't reveal to the end, like what was really happening. So like you'll watch this one guy going through all these different situations, and there'll always be something off. And then at the end, they'll show those same scenes from the perspective of the other people. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Dude, that'd be great. Oh.
That'd be an awesome joke. If we could pull that off somehow. So if anybody knows how to manipulate somebody's mind that well, we'd like to talk to you. You can leave us a voicemail at 226-415-4987. Send us a piece of mail, mail@geekantics.net.
Word, mail Geekantics.
Yeah, exactly. Mail Geekantics. Yeah.
No, you said it. I'm just reinforcing what you said, bro. I'm reinforcing it.
Well, I'm moving this along because
okay, we'll move it along.
We're run out of time. Tonight on the show, guys, we're gonna get a little light news in there. We're gonna talk, get people fired up, get them on TeamSpeak, and you guys plug in your headsets. No speakers, please. We've had a couple of those where they have speakers, and I didn't know. No speakers, please. Talk more about community picks for online gaming, freebies, etc. ETC. There you go. Our official
good
plan
guy.
for the rest of the year confirmed. We know what they're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks.
3
weeks.
So. Yeah.
The end of the year is coming quick. Like this whole year just went by. Like that.
But this is a pretty long month though. If you think about it, it's like 5 weeks. You know, they're not whole weeks obviously, but it's nice to have that much going into the end of the year. You know, and we get to experience it right here on HorsePLAY Live.
Yeah, true.
5 shows in December, son. That's cray.
Damn. We're gonna have lots of fun.
The way you said that doesn't that sound. Man, yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. That's like when you're hanging out with friends and you make a joke and one friend goes, "That's funny," like. Then why didn't you laugh? If you say that's funny, if you have the time to say that's funny, then it wasn't that funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast.
We're gonna have a good time.
If you're new to this show, this is our silly party.
Woo! There.
HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play, and 9 times out of 10 we get in trouble too. No matter some shape or form, we get in trouble. We're the flagship talk radio show for Geek Antics Network in collaboration with AllGames.com. Our show covers all the aspects of geek culture with a special focus on Indian strategy games. We talk about technologies. God damn, we rant like a sumbitch every show. Issues that geeks face, and of course our community events we try to put on or even be a part of ourselves. So sometimes we even talk about retro and tabletop gaming. We've been talking about that. We haven't talked about that in a long time, have we?
Retro, yeah, we talk retro. Not so much the tabletop. Well, actually, I'm gonna say I will say something about tabletop. Has anyone noticed that the Star Wars Battlefront companion app, which by the way you can use as a standalone app, it has a game in there you can play. Now, if it's standalone, you just play the game for funsies. But if you play it as part of Star Wars Battlefront, you get earned credits to use in game. With that game is straight up Castle Panic, the board game, made into a digital game, which is pretty damn awesome. They just changed all the orcs and wizards and goblins and all that stuff and the knights into freaking Star Wars stuff. And it's really cool. I highly recommend you check it out, the companion app. If you like Castle Panic, try it out. It's really cool. It's a circular board, and each turn, new pieces are added to the board, and you have to protect your center. It's kind of like a tower defense in a board game format, and you have to take out all the incoming units using different cards you get. And the strategy to it is knowing when to replace your cards or draw new cards and use the cards and which targets to focus on. It's crazy, dude.
Nice, nice.
Castle Panic. Try it out.
Here,
Try it out.
For this last one, all I'm going to do is ask you a simple question, and you give me an answer, and I'll say mine, all right?
Okay.
We talk about food, guys. So, Yogi, what was your favorite dish that you had today? Or this week, sorry.
This week.
This week.
I'm just gonna go with what's more recent in my mind. We have every now and then we just do box dinners because it feeds a lot of people and it's cheap. And we do sometimes we add a little extra stuff to it, make it our own. So we did hamburger helper, the shells with the meat, and there's a certain kind of sauce it has on it. Cheese, like a cheesy sauce. I don't know. It's ghetto as hell, but I love it.
Nice. Qdoba's won my
Oh damn.
taste
That
buds this
you
week.
just made me feel like complete scrub.
Why's that, dude? You got home cooked, man.
Well, I mean, we to be fair, last week and the week before we went crazy with the feast that we cooked. You know, 'cause we had 2 Thanksgiving pretty much because of how family worked out with being able to visit or whatever. So this week we're kind of keeping it simple.
Right. Why don't you go ahead and keep talking and let everybody know a little bit more about the show.
This is HorsePLAY Live. We're a crazy bunch of mofos. And welcome. Okay, GG. You thought I was going to go for the long spiel. Got him. Obi's like,
Well,
I wanted a chance to vape a little longer.
So like no, it'll be something that I say something at the end too. So if we say something that hurts you or in any way, shape, or form, get the fuck over it. I mean, really.
Hey, Obi, and if you had to describe our show in 2 or 3 words, how would you describe it? First words that come to mind. Go.
Fuck damn duckery.
What the? I was not expecting that. Mine's really simple and almost a cop out. Geek culture. We just don't talk about video games.
Because we're all over the place.
Yeah, we are all over the place.
Fuck damn duckery, man.
Geek culture and shenanigans. I guess that all boils down to comedy because we're a hot mess.
Quotes 2015, right there. Fuck damn duckery.
BFT's 3 words are butt, hole, warped. With commas. He wants us to know their separate thoughts. Butt, comma, hole, comma, warped. He also had a really great, really good chicken jalapeno, or if you're really white, jalapeno,
Jalapenos.
and hot sauce pizza. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I love hot sauce, but sometimes hot sauce just masks bad flavors. Jalapeno. Like quesadilla.
On no speak.
Obi, tell them more about our show.
Don't forget, guys, every Thursday, HorsePLAY Live is every Thursday, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and simulcasted over on Yogizilla. HorsePLAY Live replay now is also available earlier on Thursdays at about 5 p.m. Eastern Time on allgames.com. Go on allgames.com and hit the live chat button at about 5 p.m. and that'll be the show. Like this show will be next Thursday. So getting right into it. Yogi, we've got a little bit of the obligatory news and rants.
Ding! Just a few quick updates and deals. We're going to go through them as fast as possible. First, the Division Alpha is out on Xbox One, and it is playable through December 12th. It is under a very strict NDA, So we can't really talk about it. We can talk about its existence, and that's pretty much it. Um, Suffice to say that some of us really can't wait for 2016 to come. By the way, you can only play it first if you're on Xbox One. Suck it. That's all I have to say on it. Doom franchise is on sale, and we're not doing a deal for cheap bastards, so we're gonna kind of merge them together into here. The Doom franchise is on sale on Steam, so if you haven't experienced the Doom games, at least experience Doom 3. I don't care what anyone says; that's still a really good game. I might play some more on our channel. I've been enjoying that, revisiting that, playing the BFG edition, which I keep calling the BFT edition, because BFT 9000 is always living in my head. Hey, nobody. You passing by before work? Hey, appreciate it, man. Glad you get to check out our insanity for the first time live. Oh yeah. But yeah, hopefully you get to catch enough of the show to come back, and hopefully fall in love and it'll come back. Anyway, more stuff. So I'm seeing this, as a ramp up. That hopefully they're gonna do more promotions like this, because Doom 4 is closer than we think. They said it on Amazon. It's supposed to come out in December, but everybody has different release date. There's still a lot of places saying that the release date is undetermined. So I don't know. I thought the game was complete and fully playable. And I haven't heard many people talking about the multiplayer beta or anything of that. So it's been pretty quiet, which worries me a little bit. But either way, I'm on board with the game. I'm excited about it. Elder Scrolls Online, free to play this weekend on Xbox One, and they have a play to win event going on with $1 million up for grabs. $1 million. And what else? EA on the House game, the free game this month. Well, the free game right now, because you never know how long those games are gonna be up there. It's Jade Empire, the BioWare game that isn't Mass Effect or Dragon Age. They've made other games. And yeah, we mentioned earlier, Star Wars: The Force Awakens comes out next week, so the Force is strong this week. BFT was talking about Star Wars Heroes on mobile. That's a good game. Is that the one where you're like overhead? It's like isometric views, kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance kind of thing. That's a cool game. I'm actually playing that with the guys from 42 Level 1 and my co-host from Star Wars Rebels Cast UK. Make sure you check that out if you like Star Wars stuff. We need to record an episode. Probably the next one probably be next week, so we get one more in the bank before the holidays consume us fully. And some of our friends are recommending that if you want to really check it out when it comes out, your best bet is to go to your local theater Sunday at 9 a.m. Get in line for the noon showings, which makes sense. If you're lucky, you might get them cheaper. The tickets cheaper, and they'll be less packed. But I wouldn't hold my breath on any count. What else do we have? I wonder how long before the hardcore Star Wars fans slam the new movie and where they're heading with it, and just say the original's better.
It's not. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm all for old movies and saying a lot of the originals of a series are normally the best, but in this case, with the amount of even with enhanced them redoing the originals and with just the graphics, these are still better. Tells you much broader of a story. The other ones were just, I'm sorry, the writing was just terrible.
For the original movies or the prequels? Really? Okay.
The originals. That's just my opinion.
Oh, that's fine.
I like 1, 2, and 3 better than I like 4, 5, and 6. Because that's where they are in order.
Yeah, I know.
Now, what are they gonna do? Are they coming out with this 7, 8, and 9?
Yeah, and if you watch
15 of them.
Yeah.
Of them.
And if you watch Star Wars Rebels, it fills in the gap between Episode 6 and Episode 6 was Empire Strikes Back, right? Yeah. Or was it Return of the Jedi? I always mix them up.
The Return of the Jedi was the last one.
Was it? Okay. I was confused the titles.
And then The Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
look it up.
the original Star Wars was A New Hope. That's the full title. So when they released it, they didn't really do that. Uh, yeah, Morgan, you don't have to be a Star Wars fan. We still love you. But you know the hype is real. And BFT saying that part of his origin story for his name is Doom, and I picked up on that because the BFG is called the BFG 4000 or the BFG 9000, which is, BFG stands for big fucking gun. So I'm making up things in my head, and I think I know what the origin story is, but I won't put you out there. But I've had my theories for a while. I have my theories, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking at you, BFT. I don't even know what that means, but I thought talking about Star Wars, if you look at the box office earnings, the top grossing films of all time, and it's funny when you look at the unadjusted numbers. Star Wars. Let me see if I could sort this by something different. I'll put the link in here. But I remember looking at the list, and the Star Wars movies were actually much lower on the list than you would think when they weren't adjusted for the inflation. All right, so this is unadjusted. So unadjusted gross. The first Star Wars appears in, is this right? 1977. Yep, that's the right one. Number seven, and it earned Jesus over $1 billion. Over $1 billion adjusted, not adjusted for inflation. $460,998,007. Still a lot of money. Inflation, man. From 1977 to now, it's a serious thing. In fact, the Commodore computers used to cost like $595 in the 80s, $595. To put everything into perspective, they came with a keyboard and mouse. I don't think the monitor even came with them. May have. I don't think it did. And it had 64K of RAM, and that was considered a big deal. $595. It's just funny how much things have changed. Now, you get a People computer for like $200-300, and that seems like it's cheaper, but it's actually more expensive if you consider inflation. So, then again, I guess it would work the other way around. That was more money back then because the dollar went further. So you can look at it either way. So I guess computers at least have gotten cheaper. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I just thought it was interesting. Let's see, the next Star Wars movies. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, is number 24 on the list. If you have the unadjusted gross, and that got unadjusted dollars, $380 million. I'm not gonna say the full thing. Adjusted for inflation, $494 million. That was released in 2005. So in 10 years' time, the inflation has significant impact. Now, if you adjust the money, now Gone with the Wind, when you adjust it for inflation, that's a 1939 movie. Jesus Christ, that's a huge number.
$1.6 billion.
Jesus. Star Wars, $1.4 billion. I'm talking about original Star Wars. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which everyone shits on, $753 million. That's in number 17. Lion King right behind it, $743 million. It's a cool list. I love numbers. So I just looking at this kind of stuff is like, it's crazy.
Another in the midst of those Star Wars releases, another one that the movie company, who is it? Steven Spielberg. He actually wrote Jurassic Park too in '93.
Mm-hmm.
So like the writer combo company was, they were making movie after movie after movie, and he wasn't just working on one; he was working on two.
Yeah, Jurassic Park is number 16, $766 million. That's adjusted for gross. These are all adjusted for gross. Return of the Jedi was 1983 release. That's number 15, $784 million. Ben-Hur, that's a classic. Was Charleston Heston, right? It was in that. $817 million. That's a 1959 joint. That's adjusted for gross. $817 million adjusted for gross. The original amount was $74 million. So Jesus, that's crazy. Like the dollar was worth 10 times as much in 1959 than it is now. You could pretty much say, dude, doesn't that blow your mind? Of course, Titanic is up there. E.T., the Extraterrestrial, love that movie. Jaws, Dr. Zhivago, The Exorcist, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 101 Dalmatians. A lot of Disney stuff up here, of course. Avatar, The Sting, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Graduate, Fantasia. It's a cool list. Check it out. It's this particular list I found was on boxofficemojo.com. It's fun to look at, fun to think about, I think. But folks, the last bit of news is some internal news, some geeky antic stuff, some stuff for HorsePLAY, the HorsePLAY community, the geeky antics community, the gang, hashtag the gang. Our plans for the end of the year for this show and for our network as a whole, or most of the plans. So, first of all, Retro Friday will be taking a break on Christmas Day and New Year's Day because it's going to be too crazy to keep up with everything. I'll probably be gaming here and there, so if you want to catch me on Steam, Xbox Live, feel free to message me. If I don't reply, I'll take it personally. But I'll get back to everybody I can. But there'll probably be some gaming going on. But I just foremost of being able to sit down and not be interrupted. It's probably not gonna happen. It's gonna be a madhouse in here. But if you start to miss us, what are you doing, Obi? I'm scared. The tongue's sticking out, and I don't know. BFT says inflation is such bull. It's just companies charging more because they want more money, then being forced to pay more, then charging more, etc. Yeah, I mean inflation from an economics standpoint is legit, but there are people that try to move the needle on inflation, where it's like the big companies changing their prices. So because they change their prices, everything else catches up. For example, like they're talking about, and I don't want to get into politics, something we try to avoid, but that people want to see the minimum wage raise, and that's a beautiful idea, but it's a band-aid because what's gonna happen? Minimum wage is raised. Someone at McDonald's is making $15 an hour. That means everybody else is gonna want more money. And then what happens to the dollar menu? They're gonna start charging more? No. People are not gonna pay $5 for a dollar menu item or even $2 because they know it used to be $1. So then what happens? They're gonna cut corners somewhere else, and then that means people without jobs, the market gets flooded, and then everything kind of caves in, and then the money has to come out of somewhere, basically, right?
Well, yeah, you gotta think about it too. That, I mean, they've already started doing that, taking things off the dollar menu. Like
oh yeah,
double cheeseburger used to be $1 all day long. Now they're like $1.79. Like,
dude. In Michigan, did they have the number 2 meal? Do you remember what the number 2 meal was?
2 cheeseburgers with a fry and a drink.
Remember how much it used to be?
Like 4 and some change.
It was cheaper than that.
It used to be cheaper than the Big Mac. I know that.
It used to be like 2 and change, but no one remembers anymore because they like the prices had changed so much. And then they try to do in some markets the bullshit with the dollar plus menu. The fuck is that? Like, stop it. Like the 99-cent stores. You go into a 99-cent store when they were big. Now now it's a dollar store, but it's like only a small amount of things a dollar. It's like $1 or more, not $1 or less. It's $1. Everything in the store is $1 or more. That's any store, you asshole. Like you acting like this is something new. Everything in the store is $1 or more. Like, welcome to Walmart. And BFT says BK it's still $1 with better selection. I do like BK better, but the problem with BK is that if you get some asshole that doesn't know how to freaking work it's just a super simple little steamer or whatever they use. They don't really flame broil them. They really do whatever the shit.
Yeah, they do.
Do they always flame broil them? I think sometimes they steam them. All right.
Manager at Burger King, though.
Okay, well, I don't know what they're doing now, but I don't know how a motherfucker makes a dry burger when all you gotta do is just char it a little bit and then take it off the grill. Then I don't know how they're fucking it up.
It's just like if you were to run like a toaster oven and you have the conveyor belt. It's just like that, and then it drops at the bottom on a pan. Well, why your shit was probably dry is because you were probably an asshole in the beginning. And he goes, all right, I'm going to take care of this motherfucker. Or he
No,
just
I
didn't
wasn't an
care.
asshole.
Or he just didn't care and decided to say, I let this meat up here. I don't feel like putting more down. Here's some shit that's just been up here.
That's why, because I've had that multiple times Burger King, and I like Burger King when they put it on the grill and I get that nice flame broiled flavor. It's like almost the closest thing you get to barbecue.
If they make a sandwich right when it comes up, that's the best Whopper. Like if you want to, if you can wait, if you ask them, hey, can you put 2 fresh pieces of Whopper meat down from now on a double Whopper? They really can't deny you. I mean, they can, but then they'll be looking like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I want it fresh. I don't know when you know, because they leave it past time all the time. I don't care what restaurant you're talking about, McDonald's, Burger King. I mean, hell.
I mean, I don't expect a high standard of burger from a fast food joint, but I used to always go there and it'd be juicy and tasty. But lately, like the last 2 or 3 times I went there, I was craving BK, took my family there, and I was disappointed. And then I spent a lot more money to shop. Like we could have just done Chinese food for that, and it made me sad, because dry ass burgers, like that's just a tragedy. Like this thing was just dry.
I'm a person that would go, if you got a dry burger, I'd be like, I would like, all right, here, take mine, and I'm gonna take yours, and I'm gonna go up there and get what I want. But
Yeah, but see, by then we were already home. We were already home. To me, my time's more important than that. Like that was more frustration to add on top of my already frustration. So I just, just said fuck it.
So you didn't eat there then?
I just won't eat there again until I really get a craving again, and then I'll have to remember. It's like, hey, I'm not trying to be a jerk. The thing is, I want you to know something, Obi. I'm always nice with customer service people. Never mess with the gatekeeper. Anytime I call for customer support on the phone, technical support, if I really have to, or I do fast food service, I'm the nicest guy possible, even if I'm having a bad day or even if they already pissed me off. Because I realize the person that's on the phone or at the desk had nothing to do with what went wrong or what's going to go wrong, what went wrong in the past, 9 times out of 10. So why am I going to take it out of them?
Right, but if it's the, like, with me, if I'm answering the same questions, like, if I'm giving my address 16 fucking times, like, dude, that's enough. You guys are all freaking linked, all right?
Oh, yeah.
What you do is sit there and go, he verified everything. You don't have to ask me again.
Yeah.
If one person can't, if the one person can't help me, then why are they answering phone calls?
Yeah.
If you can't do what I want you to do, which is basically fix what's going on with whatever my account is, whether it be internet, cable, whatever, if you can't fix it, why are you on the phones?
Yeah. That's a whole other issue, though.
Like when I go into a restaurant, though, the reason I'm so picky is because with any time that I've ever worked in a restaurant from when I was in high school, I was always held to that standard of, hey, you have to, make your food right.
Yeah.
You don't want to have that dry food going out. Hey, it'll be a few minutes. I have to drop some more meat for this.
Yeah. I'd rather wait.
That standard is just not there anymore. So
yeah.
I would sit there and go, all right, yeah, this is like shit. Your fries taste like crap. You left them out. I can tell when fries are bad.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell when I'm drinking tea, and I can tell when it's been sitting out there for about 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has that specific taste.
Yeah. No, I know.
And that's even at restaurants. That's even at a restaurant. Now, at restaurants, I kind of, there's a time to get angry, and there's a time to make them feel this big and smile. And I'm lucky that I have a wonderful wife that helps me and teaches me in the ways of that. So, I'm getting better at, curbing my temper at like a restaurant, but if I order a steak medium, I expect a steak medium, not medium well.
Now, see, in a restaurant environment, that's definitely a place where you have to, because you're spending top dollar there,
Well, I don't care if I'm at IHOP and just buying pancakes or buying.
Even at IHOP, I still consider that a fine dining experience, because that's something. Unless you're doing IHOP every day, then I guess you got money like that. It's still spending more than an average fast food visit. Go to like any sit down
Not
experience.
anymore. Hell, fast food, you go off and get just a number one, say at Burger King, a Whopper meal, combo meal. It's like $6. Like, what the hell? And then you add in, because then they, the tax and all that. By the time you buy that meal, it's like $8 out the door. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull in King Dean because I think he has some comments to share. I'm gonna pull in Nick. He's been on the show before.
Okay.
Might as well bring him out on the top of the hour. I don't think Cam's joining us tonight anyway. But Nick, you there? He had his mic off. But nobody's to have a good night. Nobody's by the way one of our guild members on Gems of War guild on Xbox One. He discovered us through listening to podcasts, and now he's a listener and viewer. So that's pretty cool. Small world. And he's over in the UK. He's a friend across the pond. And he also brought a level like 75 into our guild on Xbox One. So we're gonna go beast mode pretty soon. More so than we already are. And there's the man of the hour, the man with negative 20 trophies on Gems of War, King Dean. Yeah? Okay. Good talk. That's a good line, Obi.
He's keying up, but we cannot hear.
Yeah, he's keying.
It's only 4.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but negative 4 wouldn't be as funny. Negative 20 is funny. Don't ruin the narrative, Nick.
You can go for negative 20 if you want.
No, don't do that. I wanna see you succeed, bro. I'm actually coaching Nick.
You can.
Nick could do it. I believe in him.
I could do it. I could go negative 20.
You're built.
I don't think that's a bet then, right?
Obi's betting against our old guild member. He's like, I don't think he could get 20 trophies. I don't think.
Get negative 20 trophies, man. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, he can. Don't bet him on that. Oh no.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not betting. No, wait. I'm taking this back. This is going the wrong direction. Nick, I'm betting that you will succeed at getting positive 20 trophies. I don't even want to see if you can pull off the negative 20 thing.
no, we already made the deal. It's
No. No shakes on that. But
No shakes were needed, sir.
no pinky lock, no spitting into the palms and shaking your hands, none of that. Nope. Not touching it. Not touching it. You just touched my greasy forehead. That's what you did. That wasn't my hand. Anyway, back to the schedule.
That wasn't grease. You don't know what to do with that hand.
Oh shit. That was already on his hand, right? Oh. That's why Obi's been really laid back tonight. And he keeps sticking out his tongue out of me. I don't know what. What the heck? Nick, what's going on tonight? Long time no speak, man.
Word.
It's been forever. Like, an hour and a half, maybe.
Something like that.
So anyway, here's the rest of our schedule on Christmas Eve. Let's get through this. Christmas Eve, we're gonna have a live show. It's gonna be loosely Christmas Eve, loosely Christmas themed. We're probably gonna do some throwbacks. I'm gonna try to get some clips together of like our previous Christmas shows, and maybe Christmas guests, and we'll have some call-ins or whatever. We'll see what happens. Cause this season is pretty special for us on HorsePLAY Live. On New Year's Eve, that's December 31st. We're probably gonna be pre-recording the show, and I'll be playing it live. So I'll try to be in chat, play it, and then chat with everybody. It'll probably be a shorter show, and what we'll probably do is just tweet out when we do record it, and just have like a community call type thing, maybe. Keep it more casual, so that way people listening that week don't miss anything huge. And then when we come back for the New Year, Thursday, January 7th. These are, of course, according to Eastern times, if you're in the States. We'll do our favorite games of 2015 and obligatory video game awards. And we'll feature the games that we played and or loved lots in 2015. Not necessarily the games that released. We have some interesting categories. Like, one of the categories I was thinking about doing We'll do stream worthy games that are good to stream, social/party game, party parlor games, and I think a good category would be haunting games that haunt your thoughts. They start dreaming about them shits. Oh, I forgot the biggest one. Next week, December. I put 17th. No, is it 17th next? Yeah, 17th. Next Thursday, we're gonna do a 2016 perspective. Games, shows, movies, and geeky things we're looking forward to. So, anyway, I think we should do some shout outs and then move on with our top discussions. Sound good, Obi?
Sounds good to me, Yogi.
Obi's really out of it. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's playing Gems of War. What are you doing over there?
Under the desk.
I don't know.
There's not anybody under the desk.
So anyway,
So I can't be here at the time.
we want to shout out all the cool people, our heroes that make it possible to do what we do what we love, and help others do the same. And while we're doing that, pay our bills, keep food on the table. We're not trying to get rich off of this, but it is part of our living, part of our branding, our marketing efforts, and so forth. If you want to check out all our heroes, like folks like Unified Combat League, Martin Septic Services, which every time I say that sponsor, Obi laughs. He's like, septic, poopy. You're gonna make us lose a sponsor. No, the first time I said it, you had like the biggest grin, like Martin Septic Service. Really, that's a sponsor? Like, yeah, you bastard. But anyway, if you want to find people, Shiny Prince, of course, check them over at geekyantics.net/sponsors. And click links to share, like, comment, all that social stuff. Tell a friend. Obi's having way too much fun tonight. Obi, do you have any shout-outs you want to share real quick? Actually, Nick, you have any shout-outs? Anyone you want to shout out real quick?
Red Diamond.
Red Diamond, that's a good one. All right, Obi, do you have any ones? Anyone want to shout out? No? Okay, great.
First, of course I got more. Come on. It's my turn to read, remember?
Yay! Do it.
Come on, man. I'm messing with you. I can't help it. I got. If the show is not derailed by you to me, it's got to be derailed by me to you. It's just how it works.
Thank goodness for truncate silence.
Exactly. Why not? First, don't forget, guys, to help us out by playing our stream on allgames.com around 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. GMT. It really helps. It helps us out. It's really easy. It supports our network. Help it grow. It doesn't cost you guys a dime. All it is, really, you don't even have to be there. You can mute it, leave it in the background. Now, we do want to make sure we give shout-outs to our friends, podcasters, streamers, of course. All the wonderful geeks we call #the gang. AM Radio Media, Tadpod, Robert Blindwriter, Kinglet, the B Team Podcast, our 9cast, the Gaming Death Podcast, Worst Radio Show, 42 Level 1, 365 Flicks Podcast, Gods of Mayhem, IB Loud, Zombie Cast, Knuckleballer Radio, Atari 2600 Game by Game, Two Dudes in NES, the Retro League, A Worthy Opponent, Retro Junkies Network. All right, I gotta stop for a second because I want to stumble and fall here.
Etc. etc.
Quadpod Network, Hotscast, Stormcast, Destinies, Reset, Cupcake MB. We already shouted her out today.
You gotta say etc.
Cupcake Noms, Junior Worm, Monogana Frey, BT 9000, Fatal Blades, Stop Changing It, Lord Rakdos, Beard and Hat, Spathyzilla, and lovable Renee Bones. Holy crap. And don't forget that everybody, in honor of Yogizilla, because he's about to die, PP touch sessions with ourselves. So we appreciate you guys more than you guys expect. We really.
I think I know what's going on tonight, Obi.
He's fucking me up, everybody.
I know what's going on. I think Obi was going through his vinyl record collection and playing some freaking Miles Davis and some little jazzy stuff. And it's like really relaxed. You're like, yeah, man. Trippy, man. Yeah.
time, dude. Come on.
Shatara, boom, boom, red diamond.
Yogi, you're a dumbass. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm gonna die.
You're an idiot.
I like how you snap your fingers and it's completely like out of whack with what you were doing. You're so white, Obi. He's like, herk and jerk.
Moron.
Like, Obi, you ain't never been in Detroit.
What?
You ain't never been in Detroit. You don't know what it's like. By the way, Ben told you that, son.
Come down to Georgia and show you what it's like.
That's a throwback to our last episode 103.
Yeah, I had a guy say something like that to a buddy of mine. He's like, "You ain't gonna hurt that. You ain't from Detroit." Like, what the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Badge of honor, man.
If the Lions was playing on TV or some shit like that. You don't know nothing about that. You ain't from Detroit.
It's almost like people walking around, like people bragging about stupid things. Like, imagine people bragging about STDs. Like, yo, what you know about that? You don't got the herpes? What's up? You don't got herpes like me? What?
Cool like me, motherfucker. HIV
What you know about the
is where
clap,
you gotta
son?
be. You know what I'm saying?
The clap. I like that one. It's a great name for a terrible thing. It's
It
like.
ain't just clapping your hands.
So I think we should just skip the part where we tell people to call in. You guys know what to do. Do that bang team speak thing, and then you can find out how to get it. Call in or bang call in, and I'll tell you how to call in. But I do want to say we would love. We rarely do this. A lot of other podcasts do this, but I'm gonna say this now. We would love more iTunes reviews. And like I hate Apple. I make no apologies about it. But you know. That's where people look a lot for podcasts, and they have a review platform. It's a little cumbersome, but if you could figure it out, take like 5 minutes to not just leave a review, an honest review. Be like, not just stars, but write something meaningful. That'd be cool. We're not gonna say give us a 4 or 5 star review. That'd be great. But if you think we're a 3 or 2 star podcast, let us know why you think so. That feedback's important. I like reading them.
Good too.
No, leave the review. Don't do a not at all. Don't give him that option, Obi. As he eats some chips. What an asshole.
I like that option though too.
What's that, Nick?
I like that option too.
You would. Yeah, it's hard enough getting. I've known Nick for way too long. It's hard enough freaking getting him to listen to the podcast, but then leave a review on it. Oh man, leave comments.
Way too much work.
Oh man, I remember back in the days, circa 2001, getting these motherfuckers to use the forums. That was like
Jesus Christ.
pulling teeth. There's always an excuse. Oh, I don't know how to log in. Oh, there's so much stuff. I don't know what.
In my day, we had to write the forms with pencil and paper.
But, God. There's too much stuff. I don't know how to navigate it. Then you do everything you can to accommodate people. Then they still have excuses. So then I said, all right, brand new forum. There's like 2 topics. Choose 1 or 2 topics and reply to it. I can't find the reply button. Then you're like, I'll make the reply button freaking 480 by 400 by 400. It's a huge freaking button on your screen. I have a Mac. It's like, there's always an excuse.
Half of them with good reason. They were dumb as me.
Yeah, that was pretty much their excuse. That's why everybody has been honest. Like,
Nor did they speak English.
Like, look, I'm in love with you. I'm stupid and I'm lazy, and that's a wombo combo. I just want to play video games, not talk about them. Yeah, Obi. If you can't join us live, there's other ways to connect with us. 206-415-4987 and mail at geekyantics.net. Sorry, voicemail line is the first number. That's a U.S. number. So if you're calling outside of US, it's 011, I believe. 206-415-4987. And our email for your questions, feedback, kudos, etc. mail@geekyantics.net. Don't send us dick pics. That's what Twitter and Instagram's for. Or Snapchat if you have our Snapchat.
Definitely Snapchat.
Yeah, that's all Snapchat is for. There's no practical application for Snapchat.
I have Snapchat. Don't send me that shit.
That's why the one thing where my name is not Yogizilla is Snapchat. Because I got too many dick pics, and as much as I enjoyed them, it got a little overwhelming. I had to cut it back.
I knew it.
Snapchat is Todd the Rod.
I knew it.
Todd the Rod. That's an inside joke. Only you gotta laugh at that one. Fucking Red Diamond. So, Obi, you ready to do your music? Or do you have too much cock in your mouth?
That wasn't even nice, man.
I knew he played the skin food. I knew it.
Obi's like I'm actually happy to see Obi in such good spirits. He's smiling, he's snacking, like he's so happy tonight. But like he's just so chill. It's weird for me. I'm used to him being salty and pent up. He must have gotten like I don't know. Something happened today that must have been amazing. He must have thrown a frag down the foxhole. That's what I think.
That was great. You're an idiot.
He's gonna choke on his food. Oh. BFT says, when they tell you they have a back, they're telling you their opinion doesn't matter because they are on the back. Yeah, that's good. Ah, that tickles me.
And now for our feature presentation.
I like last week you did
I'm sorry, I don't remember it. Hell, I was half trying to remember the frickin' tune in my head to do that. Community gaming with hashtag the gang. Continued. We're talking. That was a terrible ending. I was eating peanuts. My wife gets me these because, like, if I have.
Are they straight?
No matter what I say is going to be dirty.
Are they straight peanuts or are they
Salty nuts.
See? No, it's mixed. It's a deluxe mixed nuts.
Wow.
Oh, interracial.
That's another thing. If you want to see how much inflation has taken place, look at the prices of nuts now compared to yesteryear. It's expensive. Though I do like you get pretty good bang for your buck if you get the big jar in Walmart. You know what I'm talking about? That big old jar. It used to be like $5. I think now it went up to like 8 or 9. But yeah.
These right here, these cans right here. My wife usually get me, the size of a coffee can.
Yeah.
A regular, the big coffee can they have. She'll get me a thing of those of nuts, and that'll be like $20. I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But it's mixed. It's like there's like, I don't know if these ones are called. It's the little round ones, but
hazelnut.
Cashews, probably cashews, peanuts. These the brown ones, the long brown ones look like footballs.
Almonds.
Almonds, yeah.
They look like football. All his life, Obi. That's how you know Obi's in Michigan. He's like, those are the football nuts. These are the white nuts. These are the Detroit nuts. You don't want to fuck with them.
Don't make me.
You ain't been in Detroit.
Don't make me blaspheme against you.
No, that wasn't a pecan or a pecan. It was it had like the pointy end. That's the almond. The pecan is more ovalish.
Right there.
Oh, was that a? Oh yeah, that was a walnut. He put it in his mouth so fast. Okay, let's move on. So last week we tried to talk about our community gaming picks. And we're talking about probably a couple of games in particular. We had a new submission from one of our fellows, Ron, aka and Nick, prepare yourself. Ron, aka BLB Lakers, a former console gamer that's now turned a PC gaming elitist.
Hallelujah.
He's a PC gaming elitist now, like bad. Like he doesn't even want to admit he ever
Still
like.
around?
Yeah, he's still around. He's on Steam. He messages me every now and then. He's
I'm sorry.
he's an interesting character, but he's always like such a fanboy and so like hardcore about everything. Like there's no half stepping with him, which I can appreciate, but it's also really annoying sometimes. But he says that this game Insurgency is a budget friendly alternative to like a Rainbow Six Siege, and he loves CS:GO. That's another game he plays a lot. For around $15 on Steam, you can get Insurgency. It looks pretty good. The graphics look nice. It has realistic damage, so it's a realism type shooter. No, so Obi's not a fan. Enough about Obi's nuts. On to community gaming. We should make that a sound bit. Let's see. You record that sound bit, BFT. That's your homework for tonight. So Obi doesn't like it, but check it out, see what you think. $15 is pretty attractive, but I feel like there's so many shooters out there. Is Combat Arms still around? That used to be a fun one. The wannabe Call of Duty game from the Korean developer Softnix, or no, Nexon.
We haven't played that in a while.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
I know BFT is kind of hard to understand sometimes. He gets his words mixed up. He just said, I'll get right on that.
Okay.
Translation, that means fuck you, Yogi. Just let you know. You're not going to get it anytime soon.
Either that or you'll have it next year.
No. I'll get right on that from BFT means, yeah, I'll get right on that, buddy.
Probably a Red Sox fan too. As I think about it.
That explains a
I
lot.
think he is.
I know he likes the Patriots. That's bad enough. But Red Sox fan, that's unforgivable. JK, you can like whoever you want. They don't pay my bills. Fuck them all. I only care about you if you have a player on my fantasy team. Then you're cool. Oh man.
You haven't been checking.
Oh I lost already. I'm not even bothered. What's the point?
Giving away wins.
I've checked it. Oh man, are the first trolls of the evening coming in?
I'm a virgin. You know that?
Apparently. Oh, BFT's putting down the banhammer. Jesus. Damn, son. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. His name's Yogizilla204. I think he's rolling with them. Yeah, same last number. Let's see a pattern here. Get ready. He's gonna do it. Let's wait for it. Let's see how long he takes. Someone run a counter, BFT. Run a counter. See how long before he acts up. Yogizilla204. I see you. Our bot lets you know the moment you join. I see your IP address. I see the last porn that you look at. What? Midget porn? Really, son? I'm just kidding. Oh, he just said hi. He just said hi. Aw, now I feel bad. I think your friends came in here earlier. They were being...
I like midget porn.
Yeah, the raw midget porn is pretty cool.
I do. There's nothing wrong with midgets.
They're very, what's the word?
Energetic.
Yeah, they're very motivated. Yeah. Energetic's good too, though. What else? We also last week we talked about Smite and how we prefer. I know, well, at least Obi and I we prefer Heroes of the Storm as far as like MOBAs go. Ah, there you go.
92 seconds.
92. Yeah, he said hi and then he was waiting. You trannies. What was the last thing? Bald-headed shitface?
And I'm bald too. I'm a bald-headed virgin and a tranny.
Where do these guys come from? Like, I think somewhere on the internet there's people that are like, man, I got nothing to do. Someone post a channel we could go troll. It's like like I don't know. I had nothing to do. Nothing on YouTube. Nothing on Netflix. Nothing on Pornhub. Oh no, we're not supposed to mention that on Twitch. There's nothing to do though. Who cares? There's so much to do though. How are people bored to where they want to just go troll on a channel? Like I don't get it.
We got BFT rope.
There's only one virgin here, you stupid fucks. Oh snap! There's no part of my body that's a virgin. I'll tell you that. That's a good thing and a bad thing.
Oh yeah, we know.
Hey, times were tough. I had to put out or pay, or something like that.
Had those cheeseburgers, didn't you?
Those were some moist burgers, unlike the dry BK burgers. Ugh. Come on, BK. Step your game up, son. Anyway. So another one that I wish was cheaper. I would like to see if more people would like to play Elite Dangerous. I'm enjoying that. I gotta play that more, but it'd be cool if I could play with more people with it. It is an MMO, and you know how I feel about MMOs, but it's an MMO in outer space, but it's not Eve, because Eve is awesome, but Eve is like for really hardcore people. You cannot play Eve casually. Eve is like, in Eve you have to be an engineer, understand quantum mechanics, you know, physics, fucking know how to freaking paint, be an RTS genius.
All right. Anyway,
It's just crazy. What?
I am gonna make a choice here and say for about an hour after the show, I'm gonna play Warframe.
Are you?
He needs a few runs to get some levels out. I'm gonna be playing. So, Yogi, I know you go have your ceremonial cigarette, drink, shit, whatever you do after our show every week.
I take a massive dump. That's what I do. So that says
Dump faps. Got it.
dump fat. That's the best use of your time. It especially if you time it just right, it accentuates the
While
release.
now playing not Hearthstone on the pot and Gems of War on the toilet, he can do it with two hands.
Sometimes I wish I had a third or fourth arm. That'd be kind of cool if I could go up in there like Shiva and just like cradle the balls, could scratch my back, and play Gems of War at the same time, along with the usual activity. That'd be great. Who wouldn't want to have more arms? That's great. If you have full control of them. If you have like 2 regular arms and then like 4 retarded arms on top of them, that's not good. You're gonna just keep getting in the way. You just flap about, slapping you, you know, knocking shit over. Like, I can't control them. Anyway. So yeah, Warframe sounds good. Are you playing Elder Scrolls Online tonight, Nick?
I'm playing it right now.
Oh, I knew it. So all right, what else we got? We talk about Rocket League, and you know, one of the things people talk about is that game really worth all the hype? I'm in the middle. I think Rocket League is great. It's a great palate cleanser. I don't think it's gonna be a game where I'm like, yo, let's play some Rocket League right now. We gotta go on that. We gotta do Rocket League right now. But it is really fun. I just don't think it's like the way people built it up. It was like, man, mind blowing. But it's a game you'll keep on rotation.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta give that one a try.
I think it would be something to where you could like with Rocket League, and with so many people having it, and as long as like we go on the Steam community page or even just geekantics.net and put a regular post, hey guys, playing Rocket League on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
If you want to join me, I'll play, and then that's all we do is we play it that one night, and at least we're playing a secondary game or we're playing another game with the community that they can join if they want to.
Yeah.
Now we might play on Sunday nights, and it might just be me, you, and somebody else playing. Oh well, we're gonna play for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Unless we're gonna do, I don't know how we're gonna, what we do, but
The cross-platform thing helps
Saturday
too.
night with the thing with
Gang night.
gang night. So
It helps that it's cross-platform too. So
I hope they persuade Microsoft to go with that cross-platform. I doubt it though, but it'd be nice.
I don't know if they can even do it at this point because they kind of unofficially partnered up with Sony on with the cross-platform there. So it's like I think it's a one or the other proposition. We'll see. That'd be dope. Imagine that. But how would that work?
Do a gang night with Night Squad since it's free at the moment.
Yeah, let's put that one on the list. That's the game everybody needs to download. And while we're at it, hey, here's another thing. If you have an Xbox 360, you don't have an Xbox One yet, Download your Xbox One games for free. You don't have to have that Xbox One. Download them. They'll be part of your account. And when you do get an Xbox One, you'll have a whole library of games. Obi, I'm looking at you.
Well, technically, it's downloading in parentheses. You're just basically adding to your history. You don't have to install them until you need to.
Right. You just buy it, quote unquote, and then they'll come up with the checkout and it'll say price free. And then boom. You know, so
It's really fun.
it is. It's like Bomberman. And it's got like different game modes. It's got like a little soccer in there. It's got capture the flag, steal the bacon,
Well,
deathmatch.
I
Game.
would do it, dude. Like I said, right now. I'm just waiting until I can get an Xbox One, and then I'm gonna start everything else. I mean, I have the accounts, I have all that. I just gotta put it on. But I'm gonna wait for the X. 360 is just it's not fun anymore.
Well, you don't have to even fire up your 360. If you have Xbox, this is for everybody. If you have an Xbox Live account, an Xbox Live Gold account, right? You're paying for it. It's already paid up for. Go to XboxLive.com on any computer or even if your phone. Go to Games with Gold, and then buy the games. You don't really buy them; they're free. You basically add them to your account. You're basically adding that license to your account, and it's tied to that account. And then they'll queue it to download, but you don't even have to download it. You just have to go through the checkout process and add it to your account, and then it's done. Because
Every 360 game with Gold for the past couple of months are backwards compatible on the one.
Yes, and everything going forward is going to be backwards compatible. And not just Night Squad, Van Helsing is another one that I highly recommend. I loved it on PC, and now it's an Xbox One. I hear the Xbox One version is really good. I have to try it out still. But it's a fantastic alternative to Diablo 3, and even Torchlight 2, which are both great dungeon crawlers. Dungeon Siege 3 would be a great dungeon crawler if it wasn't so janky. The camera on that game, and the fact that you can't bring your character to a friend's game. Like, who thought of that?
Dude, it's not even funny how much the camera sucks.
That camera is actually worse than Resident Evil's cameras. Even Resident Evil has had some really bad cameras, but this thing is like.
I mean, we tried to play it last week and we couldn't. It was so fucking janky.
And you know, if it wasn't for those things, it'd be such a good game because the skill tree is cool. It has good loot. The classes are interesting. It's got a moderately gripping story, but fucking like, I can even deal with the camera. But who makes a game? Who decides? Hey, let's make a multiplayer game, but make it so that if you join a friend's game, all of your progress is lost when you leave that online session. What the hell? What's the incentive for your friend to join your game? So all you gotta have is a bunch of friends hosting their own server, and no one wants to join their server. Like, no, you join my server. No, you join my server. No, join my server. No, join my server. No, you join my motherfucker. Join my server, or I'm gonna kill you. Okay, I'll join your server. It makes. I'm trying to figure out like how that board meeting looked. Some things just make no sense, man. But anyway, we're gonna talk in particular. Oh, you know, is anyone still playing Path of Exile? Since we're talking about Van Helsing, you lost interest, Obi. What happened with it?
I don't know. Somebody was helping me play it and get me going, like on what path to you know, do the path of what I needed to like rank up and all that, and I just, I don't know.
It seemed like that game.
A game like that, I'm gonna go play Diablo 3 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, like with Path of Exile, it's not a bad game, but people are hot and cold about it. Like sometimes they love it and then they forget about it and they go back to it. Like it's a very, I don't know. It's like it causes people to be bipolar. But we're gonna talk in particular tonight about. So Obi mentioned Warframe, and that's a very fun game. But not much to say about it. You're ninja robots. You loot. It's got great parkour. Like if you like games like Titanfall, Destiny. Like actually, I feel like Warframe is everything Destiny should have been.
Yeah.
And it's free. Even the expansions on Warframe are free.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, guys, if you guys want to play, like I said, just download it, and directly after the show, I mean, directly after Horseplay Live, I'm gonna put it into another scene, and we're just gonna start playing Warframe. So if you guys want to join me, I think it's up to 4 people.
Yeah, 4 people per group. Well, there's actually a new mode, Obi. Merg was talking about it. And Mergalicious, he's heading up our Steam PC Warframe guild. Yeah, we're also gonna do it on Xbox One, but probably not as much. But he said there's a mode now. It's like a legendary mode for people. Like it's like end game stuff with 8 players per group. Sounds pretty badass.
Like I'm saying, I'm getting on Warframe daily to start leveling up.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, for those people that are just coming in and to get you started, for the first 5 or 6 zones, I'll just run through and kill everything. You can do what you need to do, but I'll run through and kill everything to get you past those.
Yeah.
And then the ones after the zones after that is where you start getting some decent drops. So.
Yeah. Yeah, the intro zones don't have good drops at all, but it's good. It's decent enough experience. That guys, the visuals in this game and the amount of customization. What do you think?
You're gonna see it after stream.
What do you think about it, Nick?
I haven't got to play it at all, really.
Oh damn! I thought you got to play it at one time. Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't.
One time for a couple of minutes.
That's all you played? Damn. But from what you got to see, it looks good, right?
The tutorial, I like it. I just wish we played it more.
There's too many games vying for our attention.
Get updated like UX.
I guess maybe
Updated like crazy.
maybe we'll play tonight. I'll play on PC with Obi, then I'll switch to Xbox. Oh my god. It looks great on both platforms.
This is really what's gonna happen, guys. He's gonna go sit on the pot for half hour, 45 minutes, and then he's gonna come back and not even say a word, but secretly he's on Xbox Live playing somebody else, and then he just never comes back. Then after a couple hours, he'll come back and be like, "Where did everybody go?" Well, we all left because you fucking didn't show up. That's how it's probably gonna happen, more likely.
Well, you left at a snack.
Nah, snack's very important. Gotta get snack.
And he's gonna hop on Gems of War.
Yes, that's true. That's true too. That's very true. Obi's shaking his head. Obi, you know what? I'm gonna get some peanuts, some mixed nuts to put in my mouth. Some salty nuts. That way I won't have to take as many snack breaks. Just for you. And I'll have my nuts next to me. So they're always within arm's length.
I done already seen it, man. You need to you could lose a few pounds, man. You could lose a few pounds.
Already seen his nuts?
Nah, yeah, they're very heavy. That moment where things get silent. Anyway, moving on. So let's talk about Elder Scrolls Online and Gems of War. Let's talk about Elder Scrolls first. So we're repping the Almeri Dominion on Xbox One. I know there's people play on PC and they're like PC Master Race, and I get it. But all you motherfuckers are flaky right now, and you're not playing the game. So I'm playing it when people are playing it. So I'm playing it on Xbox One. Sorry. Deal with it. We're over 60 strong. But, Nick was saying, Nick joined recently, and in a little over a week, you're what level now? 30, 35? Nick's playing right now, that's why he's not talking.
And I forgot to push the talk, man.
Oh, okay.
Sitting here talking to myself. 26.
Okay, see? You already damn, you catching up.
It's been less than a week, but yeah, 26, and I love it.
My wife's 22, and it's been about 2 days.
Oh, on Gems of War. We're talking about Elder Scrolls.
Oh.
We will talk about Gems of War. But yeah, his wife is doing work.
Diamond.
Yeah, Red Diamond, yo. So, Nick was saying, hey, we got a lot of peeps, but no one's using a microphone, and no one's joining our group when we invite them. Welcome to console. Bunch of antisocial fucks.
Amen, brother.
We just got a pretty sweet guild tablet too. It's sexy.
Mm-hmm. You could get a guild tablets. What they are is, it's like when you watch the medieval movies where people are jousting and they're doing tournaments and they're wearing their kingdom or their guild's colors on them. That's what it is. It's like wearing a banner, and now it's just pretty sexy. You know, we try to give it a little geeky antics feel, like the website, but their yellow is really meh.
It's pukey.
Yeah, all their colors are really drab. Like all their yellows look like puke or freaking eye boogers or I don't know what else. Like it's just herpes all over the place. That red and the blue were like the nicest colors they had. So we're rocking the red and blue with the lion head. We were gonna put a red diamond on it, but again, the red diamond didn't show very well. So.
And then they want another $5,000 from us. So.
Yeah, try to nickel and dime us. Maybe I think Comcast might be running this game, or they might be investing in this game somehow.
Fucking Comcast.
But yeah, Nick was saying earlier that we need to get more people in the guild that are highly engaged, you know, and involved. Basically, people that not only have a headset but actually know how to use it and have a willingness to use it.
And stay in the loop.
Yes. Plug in, yo. Preferably listen to the podcast. You know, check out our website. Leave comments. Yeah, Facebook is the easiest thing because you can check out Facebook. There's a Facebook app for the Xbox One. You know, I know console gamers a lot of times they don't even know how to fire up a PC. They think, you know, they push the button on the top of their tower and that little tray comes out and they're like, man, my cup holder doesn't really work. It has a hole in the middle a little bit. You know, and it's too big.
And donate to the guild bank.
Yes, don't being stingy. The same thing happening on Gems of War. I know people are sitting on some gold, and they're like, I'm putting in like 3K, 5K at a shot. People are like 200 gold. Like, really? Come on now, stop it. But yeah, join us at Elder Scrolls Online. Add me on Xbox Live, Yogizilla, Nick's King Deem NOF. NOF stands for Nipples of Fate. King Deem, that's King DEEM. He writes it really like a crackhead with like mixed case because he thinks he's elite, but it's not case sensitive. So
that was to piss a lot of people off back in the day.
I know it was. Guys always say I hate freaking these like little kids that think they're elite and they put X's in the front of their name and the end of their name, or they use mixed case to make it hard to figure out what their name is. And how many of those people we run into on Elder Scrolls Online? We're about to send an invite out. You know, I'm using Smart Glass to type their name in, and I still can't type it because I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's like, is that an N? Is that an M? Is that an I or a 1? What the fuck's going on here? And it's like, oh, let me make it even harder. Mixed case. Blah. So now I have like 101 different. Oh, fucking shit. Arbitrary numbers at the end of the name. Like, that's one thing that doesn't change between console or a PC. Just in PC, it becomes a little more elaborate because people start putting characters in there. They're like, ooh, ASCII, extended character set. Yay! Look, I put an asterisk in my name. I'm so clever. Like, yeah, good job. Now the person that doesn't know how to fucking make that little A with the little squiggly line over it can't fucking interact with you. Especially like this one guy. He's a good guy. I enjoy gaming with him, but he puts like he has this like E with like the sergeant kind of arrow above it. You know what I'm saying? Like an arrow pointing up. I think his name is Petum, like cat, like Ash Ketchum or something like that. Petum or Dedum, something like that. He's kind of like he's a good guy, but his name is really douchey. I want to fart in his face sometimes. It's like wave his way. Obi's like, wait, what's he talking about? Obi, I'm talking about you.
You're very, very sad. Human being.
I'm trying to see if you're paying it.
Lots of peeves.
I do have lots of peeves, and it gets worse the older I get. Everybody annoys me. Someone
At least your food could touch now.
Yeah, food can't touch. That's that I've gotten used to. Yeah, you could blame military school for that. You know, my food can't touch. It's got to be in compartments. It's ingrained in you. Now, I think I've always had that kind of thing before that, but anyway, I did get over that. But What else do we have? That's pretty much it with Elder Scrolls. The Gems of War, we've been getting a lot of good feedback on that community is actually pretty cool. We might get the developers on this show. I'm going to try to work with them, see if we get some promo codes and do some giveaways and stuff, maybe some interviews. But for now, we do have some videos going up on our YouTube, youtube.com/Geeky Antics. And there's a lot of questions we've been getting. The most common questions kind of revolve around things like, how do you have so much gold? How do you farm gold? How do I stop sucking? How do I stop losing? You know? Or,
Those tips.
yeah.
Like you guys, you're sending those ask questions to the worst gamer worldwide, right?
I'm freaking beast in this game. Have you looked at my gold farm, son?
Good for you.
Well, actually, before we move on to Gems of War, we should say that on Elder Scrolls Online, we are doing PvE and PvP. Me and Nick were trying to actually go back. We're trying to get out of Cyrodiil, the PvP area, and try to get all the main world stuff done. Get that out of the way, because we've been putting it aside for so long. So trying to get that out of the way and get the NPC guilds stuff done, like the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild, the Undaunted, stuff like that. When you hit level 45, by the way, the Undaunted daily dungeons, daily quests open up, and you get some cool loot that way. So we do PvP and PvE. Nick, last night's PvP wasn't that,
Epic.
dude? That's
Waiting for your long-winded ass to shut up so I can say something about it.
well. Tell us about it. What did you like about it?
You ruined the moment. Go for it.
No, not tell us. Tell us about how epic it was. Tell us about the epic
No,
PvP.
it was just crazy. There's just so many people. I just wish I was a little stronger. 'Cause I was getting my ass stomped, but it was still so much fucking fun.
Yeah, you should describe the scenario. By the way, BFT said he sent the sound bite. Get it? Sound bite sent. I think earlier. I like it. It's a good pun. So describe the scenario that we were experiencing yesterday.
How we getting bottlenecked on the bridge?
Yeah.
Getting stomped.
Dude, but like, come on, use some more. See, I'm being quiet, and this is what happens when I get quiet. You guys get quiet. What happened? What happened on the bridge?
To say, man. It was a good fight. And
Dude, paint a picture. Paint a picture. Like, what was happening? Where were you? What did you see happen?
I seen you dying.
Oh, I did a lot. That's because I wasn't being a pussy and just sitting back watching everything.
Neither was I. Neither was I. I was in the middle of the bridge tanking shit. Don't even start.
But I'm not a tank though. I'm made out of fucking gingerbread. They fart in my general direction. I'm dead. Cause I do the DPS, son. Nah, the best part was they were attacking our keep, and we pushed them back. Now the PvP here is mainly land control. So it's defense and attack. You can defend your castle or your attack castle. That's basically the gist of it. There's a lot more to it. There's resources that you could farm, and there's an emperor at any given time in each server. There's different instances. Each instance has different bonuses. Like if you play in the resource PvP zone, the resources give you better bonuses. If you play traditional, everything gives you points. If you play keeps, only the keeps count for points, for alliance points and bonuses, and then all kind of stuff. And if you have an emperor in your alliance, you have Daggerfall, Ebonheart. Ebonheart is scumbags. Fuck them in the ear. And
Ebonheart is taking over today.
In the ear, huh?
yeah, seriously in the ear. I know Ebonheart's taking over. That's why I say fuck them. They're taking over yesterday too, dude. And I don't know. I think they cut a deal with Daggerfall because Daggerfall was attacking us from the west, and Ebonheart was attacking us from the east, and they were ignoring each other. Like, what? All right,
Yeah, I
though.
can see that.
So there's some kind of back office deal going on, some gut going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Obi, you did that sound last week on the show. Yours was a lot more detailed. Do you remember? Yeah, that's gonna be the next sound bite. We're gonna record Obi doing the gut. It happened. Don't try to deny it. No, but it was great though because they were attacking our keep, and they were being sneaky because like they had like a small group, and then they kited everybody, and then you thought it was just a few of them, and they, oh, we got numbers, and then all of a sudden they all came from the sides and flanked us, like, oh, it was cheap. And then there's the freaking stealth guy that popped in, that popped out of nowhere. Oh, I hate the stealth in this game. Does piss me off. It's stupid, but I did learn how to craft detection spells. I'm gonna make a shit ton of detection spells and F them in the A.
We held them off for a while. It was a pretty good fight.
It was a good fight, but we finally pushed them back to the bridge and then past the bridge. But when that bridge is such a clusterfuck because the bottlenecks in there, they were dropping oil. F them in the A. They were dropping hot oil from the thing in the middle of the bridge, and then we set up the trebuchets and the ballista to keep them down inside the tunnel, and then they were flanking us from the freaking ravines and stuff. It was crazy. Like we had to have.
We had to keep if it wasn't for that bonus, man. We were in this shit.
Yeah, they were tanky as hell because of the bonus that they had from control, and I think the Emperor was in their guild. That didn't help either. Usually the Emperor is in our guild, but nope. It was intense. So if you like PvP, I think that's the best part of Elder Scrolls Online. The PvE is fun, especially the PvE in Imperial City. I haven't checked Osinium out yet, but the PvE in the Imperial City is hardcore, and it's not even little. It's a huge area within Cyrodiil. It's like its own meta game. Oh, it's crazy. So Elder Scrolls Online, we're playing Xbox One. Come join us at Merry Dominion. Don't join those other losers. So back to Gems of War. So if you want to farm gold, the best thing I can say. All right, Obi made a good suggestion about getting the starter pack. It's a good shot in the arm. Don't do that right away. It's a one-time. It's a one-time thing, but that offer I think is open anytime.
Yeah, I would suggest that you get, and this is no lie, and just because it made sense, and this is how Fifi did it, is she got to plus level 20, and then she started running out of gold to do things.
Mm.
So she's like, I'm just tired. I'm going to get the starter pack. I get to do it once. I would suggest getting up to level 20, and then because you're going to have a lot of cards by the time you get level 20, you'll be able to disenchant stuff and be able to make more cards, level up your cards that you have or your troops. And how she did it is when she bought all that, she actually could do more battles, but then she leveled up her troops too.
Yeah.
Dude, she's got oh my god.
I know. I saw her like.
Never go against her in PvP.
I could tell that she suddenly got really into the game because at first she was kind of lukewarm about it, and then I saw her activity. I'm like, oh, she's really getting into it now.
She is a dude. She is straight up addicted. I said earlier, I can ask her, what you doing, baby? Do you have to ask?
Good game. It is a good
Nice.
game. Yeah, but one way to farm gold is to do the PvP, because no matter what battle you do, if you do a quest or a challenge, you always have to pay gold. And the thing is, if you do the quests and the challenges, you usually break even. If you do PvP and invade someone, you usually double your gold. So if you pay 150 to fight someone, you get 300 gold or more back. Here's the thing. You may look at someone and it'll say rewards 500, 600, and you'll say, oh, I'm going to go for that. But the higher the potential rewards, the more chances that you're probably going to lose that fight. So choose your targets very carefully. Try to pick winnable battles. But if you're looking for gold, because gold is gold is for like everything in the game mainly. Like gold lets you unlock kingdoms, and if you unlock kingdoms, you increase your daily income. Gold, you need gold to upgrade your kingdom. Did you notice, Obi, that you could upgrade your kingdoms to get more mana bonuses and income?
How do you change your home kingdom?
Just select it and then click on kingdom, and then it'll have an option set as home, and it usually costs like 50 gold.
I'm trying to figure it out for because Fifi couldn't figure it out cause she plays on the iPad. So
Yeah, it's the same. If you just click on it, click on kingdom, and then it should have a little green button that says set as home kingdom. Now, I would not suggest that unless you max out the kingdom first. The kingdom you said is your home kingdom ideally should be the one you put the most work into.
Well, she's got like right now she's got kingdoms that have better home kingdoms bonuses. Like she has the because her starter one has you have a when you make a kingdom your home, it actually you get a bonus for that.
Yeah,
Well, there's actually other kingdoms that are out there that if she makes it her home kingdom, she'll actually get a bigger bonus than what she has now.
the mana bonus. Yeah,
Yes, the bonus. Well, the home kingdom bonuses.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, he's playing it and we'll see how it works out.
Did you know that there's a chance for when you collect your income, and whenever it shows gold in your home kingdom, and you click on it and you pick up your gold, there's a chance you could get a tribute, and with the tribute you could get glory, souls, all kinds of stuff, treasure keys,
Yeah.
and that's pretty cool. And the way you increase that is by upgrading your kingdoms. Another neat thing, I mean, there's a lot of things you could do, but I'm trying to think for like gold. Arenas are good for gold. If you finish Broken Spire or the quest in Broken Spire, you'll unlock arenas. It costs $1,000, 1,000 gold rather, to get into the arena, and you can make back that money pretty easily. And if you win all 8 battles, if you win 8 battles without losing 2 times, if you lose 2 times, you're out of it. You could get 1,500 gold. So basically, you make back your gold plus 500. But you also get a lot more stuff on top of that, like treasure keys and souls and gems and stuff like that.
Troop upgrades.
The troop upgrades, you get the troop. Oh, do they give you cards?
Yeah. weapon upgrades anyway. For you. That you get a weapon upgrade and then you have your troops.
Did it?
Their special powers.
You got a weapon drop out of the arena?
Yeah.
What? I don't think I've had that. Huh. Now the weapon upgrades, I learned that the weapons you unlock.
I don't know. I don't really pay. I just try to get on it and play a little bit.
Well, I know that the weapons that you get are not completely random. I learned that when you level up, you get a weapon according to the mana that you invest, the color that you invest points into. So the higher mastery of certain elements, the more chances you can get a higher level version of that of a weapon or better weapon. Now I still say it's better to split your masteries evenly, because you may switch your troops up, or you might do arena, and in arena it's a draft mode, so you play with random troops, but still. You may have 1 or 2 masteries you want to really buff up and min-max a little bit, but there's a lot of cool stuff in the game. So farming gold is basically PvP. That's the best way I can think of. An arena, because arena is it levels the playing field. Of course, if you have treasure maps, which one of the easiest way to do it, besides getting a bundle, like Obi was saying, is contribute to your guild. And encourage your guild members, your fellow guild members, to do the same. And if everybody puts in, sometimes you might get a reward. When you complete tasks, sometimes the reward is treasure maps. So the treasure maps drop in the quests. They drop randomly sometimes when you do chain reaction combos and stuff. But the treasure maps are awesome. It's a mini game where you just try to get as many matches as you can and fill the board with treasure chests and gold coins and all this stuff. And then when you run out of moves, everything that's on the screen, you cash it in. It's interesting. You gotta experience it. It's kind of addicting. That whole thing itself could be its own game, the treasure map. And you can make some good gold off of that. You can also make souls off of it.
That's fun.
Yeah, treasure maps are fun. I wish you got the treasure maps more steadily though. That'd be cool. But more reason for people to contribute to guild tasks. Cause then those treasure maps, it's addicting.
It's all about contributing.
Yep, collective economics, man. If everybody contributes, then no one person has to pull everybody else away. I mean, my back's hurting. I'm spending so much gold. Like 5 to 8K a day. And I can't put food on the table for my virtual family.
My shoulders.
I need your wife on Xbox One so she can help me with the guild there.
Hey, easy there, buddy.
No, we got a level 75 on there. He's a tryhard, but I don't know. I'm a little bit unsure about him because he's like, yeah, man, make me a demigod rank in the guild, and I'll contribute lots of gold. I'm like, why do I need to promote you? Like, I don't know you that well. Like, I know your friend is in our guild and he's cool and he listens to our podcast, but me promoting you had nothing to do with your ability to donate to the guild. Like, is he worried?
Donate and show that you're a team player, and then we'll promote you.
Yeah, like he's not gonna donate anything at all until like he has to give us some vote of confidence before we could do that to him. Like he has to prove himself to us first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Like I understand.
That one.
He left his guild and he lost all his trophies. He had like over 300 trophies or something. And I get that, but no one forced you to leave your guild. We're happy to have you, but you know the promotion goes according to who puts in the time and who's loyal.
Who puts in work, son?
Yeah, you know. So if you show loyalty, then you know you move up. We just don't give out, ranks like candy. That's crazy. No, I don't like that you can only have 2 people per rank. That's a little.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. But the ranks are arbitrary, to be honest. They're not a huge thing. It could give people the ability to invite others, or what are the other things? Or change the message of the day. They don't even have a message of the day. Oh yeah, they do.
It is. They're pre-recorded though.
No, you could type your own, can't you?
I don't know. I didn't mess with that. I didn't think so.
I know you can on Steam and Android. I'm pretty sure you could change it. I thought I changed it. I thought I changed the
But this
geek.
is Xbox. You don't want little kids cursing and putting
Uh,
and trolling.
People
You
will
know how
find
it is.
people will find a way to draw a penis somehow. Anyway, you can't stop it. The penis will come one way or another.
One way
It always does.
or another. It's going to find you. It's going to get one way.
Now, my God. We were supposed to talk about if sports games are really games tonight. We have a little bit of time.
Thanks, Yog. You derailed us.
I know. We'll come back.
Sports games in a very long time.
We got about 10 minutes left in this.
Yeah, well, I'll cut it post production. We'll talk about it a little bit, and then we'll revisit this next week maybe. But we will come back to Gems of War quite often. If you have any questions, let us know, and go to our YouTube. And we have some videos over there to help you out, and we'll do some streams and stuff. That might be one of our little niche things.
Yes, go to our YouTubes.
YouTube.com/geeky antics. Buy the comic, issue number 1 mid condition.
Yes.
So I just been thinking about this. We've been we're collaborating with the UCL Unified Combat League, and I remember our article that was over at GamingDeath.com, and Gaming Death Podcast is one of the podcasts on our network. Great guys. But the title of the article is "Are Sports Games Real Games?" And it's an interesting thing. It's just got me thinking. I know we don't have much time to talk about it, but I want to hear what your thoughts are. Tweet us about it. Leave us voicemail. I think the issue is not whether sports games are real games. They obviously are. But I feel like it's a question of value proposition. And also, what is a sports game? Now, when you look at EA, and guys, tell me what you think about this. You look at EA like Madden, and it's annualized, right? Why are they charging full price for a game that is rendered useless shortly after its release, or shortly after you purchase it, right? Why don't they just?
Or if it's, you gotta look at the thing too. When, sorry, cutting you off, but you gotta look at the thing too. When you buy a game, no matter if it's for, or you go into a secondhand store, a second game store, I guess you could call it, like, GameStop or your local exchange. And you go in there, and 2015 is full price almost, minus a few dollars. 2014 is half that price, just because of that year difference. 2013, it's less than $10. Some game stores actually do it to where they go like 15 is $50, 14 is $40, 13 is 30. Like they could just go down the line just because of the year of relevance.
Yeah. I've seen the last year's go down to as cheap as like $5-10 because that's how useless they are. Because after they released a new version, they cut the online or the old version off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate EA.
Yeah.
It's
So,
not even with their sports games either.
oh, I know, and not just yeah, but their sports games are the worst. I feel like with the mainstream sports games, they need to treat them like a platform. Release one game and then update it regularly for like 3 years or something. You mean roster? And I know
Yeah,
they're
but
not gonna make money with that.
the rosters change constantly.
So you
Um,
download. What's so hard about that?
That's an easy update though.
Yeah, that's an easy update. Like they don't have the tech to do that. Man, like how do we make it so people could connect somewhere where they could get the new roster update? I don't know.
you know what?
Maybe if someone had maybe if they created something called RosterNet where people connect to this big system and then download data. Like, is that possible? You know what I'm saying, Obi? It's like the technology.
Well, you know what I'm saying too.
I know what you're saying, but let's be honest.
Flower.
The only thing that's stopping them is that they hear cha-ching, and they don't want to stop hearing that.
Why would they do that for free when they could charge for it?
Exactly. And let's be honest, and I don't want to offend any of our listeners, but the people that play sports games, there's a lot of people that play strictly sports games. The old farts that are out there, the manly men, what kind of people like sports games? People that are numbers junkies, perhaps. People that suck at other games. Wanna be athletes. I'm not saying everybody likes sports games, but it's like I know some people that have an Xbox One and all they own is sports game and they don't play anything else. And I'm like, all right. And you're the ones that EA is gonna keep taking advantage of because they can. It's like people are gonna keep buying this shit. We can make 2-3 Madden games a year at full price and people still buy them, and they would.
See, that's I'm
Yeah,
and
just
I'll-
like Call of Duty.
I would attest to this, dude. I am a sports fanatic when it comes to games. I am, because really that's all I enjoy playing is those, playing the Madden 25 where you start a career and you're actually doing something. You have a purpose to the game. Playing, I know it's PlayStation, but playing back in the day, MLB The Show, where I started as a rookie and I was in AAA and I had to work my way up to the big leagues. You had a purpose in the game.
Yeah, I like the
Even
career
the
modes.
show back in the show, MLB The Show for PlayStation 2, the first, I still play that one just because it's good. I enjoy it. Graphics and rosters really don't really mean nothing to me, but you know, I still play it just because it has a purpose still. Not much anymore, but still, I can still rank up my guy.
Yeah, and I think
Play value.
yeah, replay value. That's the main thing, and that's the thing. Like, I love sports games too, but I look at my collection. I barely touch sports games anymore because the main franchises they take advantage of the consumer, and I see it. Not that they don't do this with other genres either, and I don't get it twisted. But I feel like there's less value. I almost feel like a lot of sports games should be like at the $40 price point, like $39.99, or less. But like now, it also depends what you consider a sports game, like racing games. Some people don't consider it a sports game, but I do. And I love like I like Forza. I really love Forza, and I'm tempted to get it, but it's like how much time am I gonna really put into it? But I love the tuning in Forza and the way the vehicles feel. I love it so much.
That was kind of like Gran Turismo 1, where the tuning was really you could tune your car exactly how you wanted it, and then Gran Turismo 2, or yeah, was it Gran Turismo? Yeah, that came. Then 2 came out, 3 came out, and then a lot of the actual. I think I just went offline for some reason, maybe. But
I
a
don't
lot of
think
the
so.
actual. Yeah, I went offline for a second for some reason, but a lot of the actual like racing itself was not like you could actually just you could make sure, like, for the course that you were playing or the whatever track you were on, you could actually tune your car and the shocks and everything to actually make sure that it rides perfectly. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. The stream just ripped out. I have no idea what's going on.
Dun dun dun.
My ISP
Yeah.
has been really, really stupid lately.
Yeah, Yogi, I like Forza too, man. I would definitely put some work in Forza. Did you happen to try the Fast and the Furious one they had not so long ago?
I have to still try that version. I heard it's pretty good. I actually saw one of the kids playing it. But and that's the thing. I'm not a huge racing guy, but Forza does it for me, man. And
It's beautiful. It really is.
and the off-road racing games. I like those too. Right? Anybody?
I do.
Nick, you like the?
Did you download Dirt? It's all
Yes. I don't. I used to love Evo 4x4. I gotta put more time into Dirt to see how I feel about it. Or like I like the Destruction Derby type games, you know, or the Burnout type games. I still consider those sports games. I mean, it's kind of on a line.
I like the Need for Speed franchise too.
Those are fun, but it's like Forza. I just like the tuning aspect, like the fact that I customize the vehicles to suit my driving patterns, you know, my driving habits. That's the thing that does it for me. Now, some other games I want you guys to think about as we start to wrap up. Like, what game do you consider these games sports games? Now, I'm gonna say I do, but you know, maybe it'll get us thinking a little bit. I'm gonna mention one. A few of these are gonna be very kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, you might not recognize them. All right. They're obscure. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, so speedrunners. All right. Blood Bowl. I know BFT is a big fan of that. Football Manager. I'm trying to see what Obi's reactions look like. And Uniball. Nick. Uniball.
Oh, screw you.
You gotta shout out our friends over there, Uniball. They want us to come back to that game.
Uniball.
I know, but they're like, hey, when are the old Noth guys coming over? We would like to see you guys come back.
Never. You hear that? We're never coming back.
But we're gonna get them on the devs on the show because that game still has a really rabid community, man. It's crazy. Like how dedicated people are to that game. That's one thing. They've done a better job building that community up than Ark did. Ark's just become more and more stale. Not Ark Survival, Ark Attack, Retrieve, Capture.
No, you mean Armor Critical.
Now it's Armor Critical, yeah, but it's Ark. Let's be honest.
Dude, it hasn't been Ark since a long time, man.
Yeah, Sierra kind of had a hand in that. Oh well.
Yeah, I missed one.
World Opponent Network. So good. The Ark Survival Evolved is actually coming to Xbox. So.
The preview program this month.
Yep. So yeah, so that's a little bit about sports talk. I think we would have started it sooner, but no one came to talk about it with us. I thought with tweeting it out, people would be like, "It's a hot button topic." Like, yeah, sports are real games, but you know, if you're interested, you want to hear more, talk about more about sports games. I just feel like it's not a booming genre like it used to be, and it's not because we discriminate against sports games. It's because they don't sweeten the pot. There's not enough value there. Like Rocket League won Game of the Year, Sports Game of the Year on the Video Game Awards, and that's almost barely a sports game. But you know, it's a sports game. I say it's a sports game. I think sports games have changed. I don't look at it as football, basketball, and baseball anymore, or hockey. Those main ones, they've kind of killed them off with all the licensing issues and stuff and the politics of it all. Would you agree, Obi?
Yes, I do.
But MLB The Show, I agree with you. When the sports games have the career mode or dynasty mode where you can really customize it and kind of live out your own narrative, that is dope. Like the WrestleMania, the WWE games.
The career modes is just what I like. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I
can
like
tell you-
when I watch my son play wrestling.
I can tell you right now, when I get the Xbox One, I'm gonna be getting depending on, it might be college too, a football game, probably a soccer game, a basketball game, and a WWE whatever 16 or 17, whichever one's out by the time I get it. Just because I enjoy that sports, and will I stream those? You're damn right.
Yeah.
It might take
Yeah, I
a
just
little
got.
bit to get my stream up. And sorry, buddy, go ahead.
No, it's all good. Go ahead. I was gonna say I got my son 16, and it's really good. I don't play it, but I watch him play it.
Oh, WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Well, I'm gonna actually because because I follow with all the what's going on with WWE with because I got the network, and so I watch all the extra shows. Plus, we watch like this coming Sunday is gonna be um, TLC, tables, letters, and chairs. So like
Oh yeah.
what I would do is I would get in 2016 on the Xbox. I would get in it and actually recreate the matches. Who's gonna play who, and then have a friend, somebody that like it would be like Fatal or hell, I might even get Kingdom's Kid to play with me.
Oh,
Just somebody fast.
can you do a simulation, Obi? Like where you let it run itself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
could do a simulation like on the matchup, and then I could record that simulation because it's actual gameplay, and then we could incorporate that into a podcast that we're doing. So
Dude, that should be a thing. You should do simulation in WWE the game and do your own commentary, but do like two or three different voices, just you, just talking to yourself. Oh, that'd be fucking great, dude. You should do that. Put it up.
Showcase in this one is better than last one. It's just so short, in my honest opinion.
The showcase.
Yeah, it's like a timeline of a wrestler. This one is Stone Cold through his career.
Oh, okay.
yeah, a lot of the showcases I don't really like because like they messed up on the Undertakers. They messed up on a couple other people too. That was just really sad. But guys, we're about out of time. Sorry about that, but we do want to let you guys know. Do you guys have any thoughts about any of the games, sports, and are they real games, whatnot? Send us a voicemail, 206-415-4987. Or you guys can send us a mail at geekyantics.net. There's Blue in the cam. But then we want to make sure that you guys, because we're probably going to hit this up before the end of the year, so send us those messages and those thoughts, because if you send us a voicemail or even send us a piece of mail, we'll actually respond to it here in the next couple of shows before the end of the year. So, but we do want to let you know that HorsePLAY Live is everywhere you can listen to and or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com, Player FM, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. Please take a few minutes out to favorite, thumbs up, subscribe, share. Hell, even better, it would be awesome if you guys could leave us some reviews anywhere and everywhere. We do want some iTunes.
iTunes.
We want some reviews, guys, everywhere. It really helps us out. It's quick. It's easy. It doesn't take more than a few seconds. But a huge thanks to all those that are promoting our content. We really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. If you guys like eye candy, we do video as well. You guys can check out the YouTube, youtube.com/Geeky Antics, and you can check out the replay right here on Geeky Antics on Twitch as well. Here on Geeky Antics and Network in collaboration, allgames.com, we have tons of shows that we cover in a wide spectrum of topics. We can't possibly plug everything, but you guys can go to geekyantics.net/schedule, where you can see our flagship shows on Twitch and some of the aggregate feed over on geekyantics.net/podcasts. Don't forget, guys, all the music tonight on this show is provided royalty free via TechnoX. That's Techno with the K. TechnoX.com for all your royalty free musical needs. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But, what?
I said yeah.
Yeah.
All your needs, baby.
All of them. You guys are listening to us on allgames.com. The Dead Pixel Live Power Ranking show is up next, followed by Knuckleballer Radio, as it's the new time for every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to hang out in the chat and say hey. We really appreciate it. More likely, someone will say hey back. But remember, our friends over at B Team Podcast are now at Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on our official sister network, All Games Radio Network. Guys, again, thanks. This will be 1x2 over there. Yogizilla with a special call in Kingdom. We'll see you guys next
Hey,
week.
you asshole.
He's trolling us so hard. What an asshole.
know.
See you guys next week, asshole.
Fuckers, we're gonna play Warframe right here, coming up here in a few minutes.
Elder Scrolls, Red Diamond.
Play the fucking music, dude. Look at this dumbass. He's at. You guys can't hear the music?
I was jamming to the music, petting my cat.
We can't hear shit, bro.
Really?
Yeah, no, man. We're just sitting here. Me and King is just talking.
Yeah.
He's sitting back chilling. It's like he's ignoring.
I was
us.
wondering why you guys were talking, and I was like, these assholes talking over the music.
No, I wasn't. I was trying to hear it.
music?
Exactly.
Well, you won't hear it because I'm not piping it through TeamSpeak, because then that gets janky.
Yeah, you can't even pipe it through Skype right.
Man. It was working earlier, though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
not no more.
Skype's been acting funky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you can play the music then.
I don't have it up. It's all good. I'll see
Okay.
you guys later. You can do it post-production. Peace. I'll see you guys in a few minutes for
I guess I will.
Warframe. Later, guys.
Yogi fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah, Yogi.
Yes, we're gonna do we gotta do Warframe.
Yes.
After I
doing
take,
Warframe right now.
My massive dump. Let me stop my
Well, you
recording.
can take your massive dump. I'm just letting you know I'm not gonna stay on here all night.
Okay.
Like I'll play. We can play. And
Opie's
everything.
like, I gotta lay down, put my foot down, son. You want some of this goodness? You gotta get it right now. Mm-hmm.
I'm about to slap you silly, son. Shut the hell up.
Your cousin's on. He's been busting my chops.
Your cousin's on too. Oh my dick.
He's busting your chops about what?
Yes.
Busting your chops about what?
He's like, dude, join my group. Join my group. I'm like, asshole, send me a fucking invite.
Wow, the language. Oh my goodness. Fucking potty mouth.
That's right.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Who was that? That Chinese guy from Star Trek. Oh my.
I forget his name.
Oh,
Zulu.
Zulu, yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Warframing it up. Are you serious?
What happened?
I got another download.
Yeah, that's an update. All right, so
Well,
let me
I
stop the
just
recording
updated
right
it
here.
yesterday.
Boop. Yeah, they're doing it all the time, man. All right, stop it right here. Take it easy, guys.
That's gonna get annoying as shit.